Hello and welcome to World of Warships. I am Really Terrible Gamer, and this is a game I played a couple of weeks ago in the Tier VIII British battleship Monarch. Somewhat the disappointment of the British battleship line, and I'd been struggling with her up until this game, to be honest, and just wanted to share with you how sometimes you can really do reasonably well in World of Warships, but it never quite seems to be enough. It's a Tier VIII game, and we have a Monarch on the enemy team, a couple of Colorados, and there is, of course, a carrier on each team. So, immediately got that to worry about, but I've got my flak switched over to cover where the planes seem to be coming from, and so far they've left me alone. I'm moving up with a few of the enemy ships, including another battleship, North Carolina, another Tier VIII, and I'm just looking to get some shots in on this Colorado here behind the island. Here we go, first shots out. High explosives, of course, because British BB, and I figure I'll stay here for a bit, try and stay undetected, and take some shots at some targets. The Monarch, for all its obvious weaknesses, is a fairly stealthy battleship. 11.5 kilometer detection radius with concealment expert and the concealment module, but it doesn't do as well at setting fires as the rest of the British BB line, he says, as he sets a fire on the Colorado. And its AP isn't particularly strong, despite having 15-inch guns. It's kind of meh all round, which is why so many players hate it so much. Hot shot at the Z39 there, then switch back to targeting the Colorado. However, we did clip him and set another fire, which he almost immediately damconned. Oh no, it's ticking. I sworn the last time I watched this he damconned that. No, still ticking. And there goes the Alba who was with me. Now, at this point I've noticed that the North Carolina's gone the other way, the Alba has exploded, and I have the Amagi there coming round. There's a La Galissonière with him as well, and I'm pretty sure he has more support on top of that. And also, here come the planes. So I am deciding that discretion is the better part of valor, and I'm turning away. Try and kite this Amagi, whilst hopefully burning him to the waterline. As it stands at the moment, the La Galissonière there is still unable to fire on me, which is good. Minimal damage from the bombers there, and my fighter took out a few of them, so could be worse. But I can only get the rear turret on the Amagi whilst trying to stay a bit angled. Hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to me. That's when he hits me. His aim was somewhere off there. That one not so much. That stung a little, but now that he's fired, we'll turn out and try and get all guns on him. And I believe the La Galissonière, however you pronounce it, there's our first fire, now has me in his sights, and he's set me on fire, which I'm counteracting with my repair party there. I am not in a good situation here. The ships that are with me have either exploded or gone the other way, and all I can do is try and kite away and do some damage as I'm retreating. Another fire there. So that's him burning as well. And the damage is starting to tick up, although at the moment I still haven't really done a lot, and I'm getting caught in fire from several directions. And here come the planes again. Torpedoes this time. And unfortunately I can't avoid them. And I'm flooding. At this point things really aren't looking good for me. I'm outnumbered, the carrier's after me, and all I can do is run away and try and dodge the worst of their fire whilst trying to set some fire of my own.
Problem solved, sir.
I wish at this point I had the AP loaded. The French cruiser there is broadsiding. And that was a painful salvo from the Amagi, and we had another torp, but luckily no flooding. At this point I've noticed I'm rapidly heading towards the map border, so I've turned away to avoid running into that. I've still got a reasonable angle on the Amagi, and his attention is elsewhere. So, got a little bit of a reprieve. Let's heal. Let's try and set that battleship on fire again. All the guns on for the max. Well, we will set him on fire when we got the HE loaded in the next salvo, but that did a reasonable chunk of damage. In the meantime, let's turn out again a little bit. Try and angle against him. No one's actually looking at me, which is nice. So, burn! Come on, there's me fire. Excellent, there we go. And he damn-coms it instantly. Silly boy. Right, as soon as we've reloaded, let's see if we can't burn him again, and this time it's gonna stick. Guns on. Let them rip and dodge the incoming island. And there we go. That one's going to burn for the duration. All of a sudden, the damage I've done has jumped up over 50,000. Well, that could be a lot worse. Let's keep pouring the pain onto the Amagi. Trying to get herself into some cover behind this island. Next to repair parties up in a bit so we can get some more health back. And hopefully finish him off. Salvo. That didn't do much. Oh goody, we have a destroyer, so we can expect torpedoes. Nope, there they are, North Carolina's got them in sight. North Carolina's caught a couple of them. Oh dear. So, let's try and kill the destroyer. They get him? No, not enough lead. However, it has persuaded him to turn away, which is always good. That battleship's taking shots at me again. No, that's the French cruiser. Now let's mitigate the worst of that. As we try and find where that battleship's gone. There he is. He's healed a bit. Let's see if we can get him on fire again. Maybe the friendly carrier will give us some assistance. My manoeuvring here is helping me avoid the worst of the fire. And yes, the carrier's putting some fire on the Amagi as well. Oh, and there's a Leander. So I now have two cruisers and a Tier 8 battleship after me. And as you can see, I'm calling for help in the chat. Although if you look at where my team is, I've got very little chance of that apart from the carrier. So let's just try and burn the Amagi again. There we go, another fire. That should finish him. And there's our first kill. So, carrier's gone. Hello, squishy British cruiser. Excuse me. Shells for you. And after this next salvo, we're going to load the AP. Because that's a Leander, and I have 15-inch guns, and I can citadel him no matter what angle he's at. Oh crap, there's a destroyer. We're not shooting at the... Is he slowing to stop? He is. Hi Mr. Destroyer, I still have guns, you know. Yeah. Suffice it to say, he made a mistake. Now, it's me and 2 cruisers. 2 Tier 6 cruisers, and I'm in a Tier 8 battleship. I'm not quite so scared of these 2 guys anymore, especially since the Shokaku has stuck a couple of torps into that Leander. However, my salvo was rather disappointing with just 1 overpen. And that Frenchie there is still trying to burn me. I'll have to do something about that. Right, let's see if this does any better. That's a little better. I need 1 more to finish him off, I reckon. And he's trying to heal. Furious is giving him some love as well. Right. Come here. There we go. That's dealt with him. Now for the Frenchie. There's my last heal. Pen on the French cruiser. But this next salvo, if I can just aim it right. That looks pretty decent. That should be the end of him. And RNGesus says no. Oh well. Less than 10 seconds to the next shot. Adrenaline rush. This point is really taking down my reloading time. Looking good. And there we go. That's the end of him. So, 4 kills, 94,000 damage, and just the carriers left. Seriously doubt I can get anything else out of this game. So let's just turn and try and chase them. They're right the way up the other end of the map. Anyone got any cards? Usual, so it's just the Lexington I'm never going to get. Wait, what's this? Torpedoes? Where are they? Where are... Oh, crap. The Frenchie must have fired them just before he died. And there's a flood. I'm out of heals. My damn con is on cooldown. I'm dead. And there is nothing I can do about it. Damn. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So that's a flesh wound for the French cruiser. Wonderful. It was all going so well, but alas, it was not to be. So, 94,000 damage, almost a Kraken, almost survived, almost top of the team, almost good. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.